7212. Prior to a high-wind landing in a balloon, occupants should be briefed to A. Kneel on the floor, face aft, and hang on to the basket. B. Crouch in basket, face direction of landing, hold on in 2 places, and stay in basket. C. Crouch on the floor in the center of the basket and jump out as soon as initial ground contact is made. The correct answer is B. 1. Crouching in basket. Crouching in the basket helps to lower the center of gravity and provides more stability during the landing. It helps occupants maintain balance and reduces the risk of being thrown off balance by strong winds. 2. Facing the direction of landing. Facing the direction of landing allows occupants to brace themselves and be prepared for the impact. It helps them maintain their position and stability during the landing. 3. Holding on in 2 places. Holding on in 2 places within the basket provides additional support and stability. It allows occupants to have a firm grip and reduces the risk of being swept off their feet or thrown around during a high wind landing. 4. Staying in the basket. It is essential for occupants to stay in the basket during the landing. Exiting the basket prematurely can be extremely dangerous and may result in serious injury. Staying in the basket ensures that occupants are protected and can be safely managed during the landing process. Based on this reasoning, option B correctly suggests that occupants should crouch in the basket, face the direction of landing, hold on in 2 places, and stay in the basket during a high wind landing in a balloon. 7213. The wind speed is such that it is necessary to deflate the envelope as rapidly as possible during a landing. When should the deflation port be opened? A. Just prior to ground contact. B. The instant the basket contacts the surface. C. As the balloon skips off the surface the first time and all ballast has been discharged. The correct answer is A. 1. Rapid deflation. In certain situations, such as when the wind speed is high, it may be necessary to deflate the balloon envelope quickly to ensure a safe landing. Rapid deflation helps prevent the balloon from being dragged or carried by strong winds after touchdown. 2. Timing. Opening the deflation port just prior to ground contact allows for a controlled and timely deflation. It ensures that the envelope starts deflating as the balloon is about to touch the ground or make contact with a surface. 3. Controlled landing. By opening the deflation port just before ground contact, the pilot can have better control over the deflation process. This allows for a more controlled descent and landing, minimizing the risk of the balloon being pushed or dragged by strong winds. Based on this reasoning, option A correctly suggests that the deflation port should be opened just prior to ground contact when it is necessary to deflate the envelope rapidly during a landing. 7214. What procedure is recommended when confronted with the necessity of having to land a balloon in turbulent conditions? A. Land in the center of the largest available field. B. Land in any available lake close to the upwind shore. C. Land in trees to absorb shock forces and cushion the landing. The correct answer is A. 1. Safety consideration. Landing in turbulent conditions can be challenging and potentially dangerous. Therefore, the priority should be to find a landing area that provides the highest level of safety and stability. 2. Larger field. Choosing the largest available field allows for more maneuvering space and provides a greater margin of safety. It reduces the risk of encountering obstacles, such as trees or buildings, which can exacerbate the turbulence or pose hazards during the landing process. 3. Reduced turbulence. Larger fields often offer more open space, which can help mitigate the effects of turbulence. Turbulence is typically more pronounced near obstacles or uneven terrain, so selecting a larger field away from such features can help minimize its impact. 4. Increased options. Landing in the center of a larger field provides flexibility and options during the approach and landing. It allows the pilot to make adjustments based on the prevailing wind conditions and ensures a wider range of potential landing spots within the chosen field. Based on this reasoning, Option A correctly suggests that the recommended procedure when confronted with the necessity of landing a balloon in turbulent conditions is to land in the center of the largest available field. 7168. During training flights, an instructor should interject realistic distractions to determine if a student can A. Learn despite stressful conditions. B. Maintain aircraft control while his/her attention is diverted. C. Perform maneuvers using the integrated method of flight instruction. The correct answer is B. During training flights, it is essential for an instructor to incorporate realistic distractions to evaluate a student's ability to maintain control of the aircraft even when their attention is diverted. This is a vital skill that demonstrates the student's capacity to stay focused and effectively handle unexpected situations that may arise during flight. By introducing distractions, instructors can simulate real-world scenarios where pilots may encounter unexpected events, such as sudden changes in weather conditions, radio communications, or equipment malfunctions. These distractions can range from simulated emergencies, like engine failures or simulated air traffic control communications, to external factors like noise or visual disturbances. The purpose of assessing the student's ability to maintain aircraft control while their attention is diverted is to evaluate their situational awareness, cognitive workload management, and decision-making skills. It tests their capacity to quickly recognize and prioritize tasks, allocate attention and resources, and respond appropriately to maintain the safe operation of the aircraft. By subjecting the student to distractions, the instructor can evaluate their ability to effectively multitask, divide attention, and still maintain precise control of the aircraft. It also helps identify any potential weaknesses or areas for improvement in their performance. Overall, incorporating realistic distractions during training flights allows instructors to assess a student's capability to remain calm, focused, and in control of the aircraft while facing challenging and distracting situations. It plays a crucial role in preparing them for the demands of real-world flying conditions, where pilots must handle unexpected events while ensuring the safety of the flight. 7168-1. How should an instructor introduce distractions? A. Request that the student maintain a constant heading and altitude. B. Ask the student to get something from the back seat. C. Require the student to look for traffic. The correct answer is B. When introducing distractions during flight training, an instructor can assign tasks to the student that divert their attention away from solely focusing on flying the aircraft. One way to do this is by requesting the student to retrieve an item from the back seat. This type of distraction is designed to simulate real-world situations where pilots may encounter unexpected events or have to attend to additional responsibilities while flying. In-flight scenarios can be dynamic and demanding, requiring pilots to temporarily shift their attention and divert their focus to tasks other than flying the aircraft. By asking the student to retrieve an item from the back seat, the instructor is testing their ability to manage divided attention effectively. The student must maintain control of the aircraft while simultaneously performing a secondary task. This challenges their cognitive skills, multitasking abilities, and situational awareness. While the student is reaching for the item in the back seat, they need to maintain aircraft control, including maintaining a constant heading and altitude. This task assesses their capacity to allocate attention and resources appropriately, prioritize tasks, and make efficient use of available time and mental capacity. Additionally, introducing distractions during flight training helps evaluate the student's ability to maintain composure and adapt to changing circumstances. It tests their decision-making skills, as they must determine when and how to allocate their attention between flying the aircraft and accomplishing the assigned task. By incorporating distractions like retrieving an item from the back seat, instructors can provide a realistic training environment where students learn to handle unexpected interruptions or secondary tasks without compromising flight safety. It allows students to develop the ability to manage their attention and resources effectively, ensuring they can handle distractions while maintaining control and stability of the aircraft.